Hi guys, welcome back to another episode. In this episode, I'm dealing with a couple of leaky windows and general cleanup of the boat. If you're enjoying the content so far, please consider liking and subscribing to this channel. There will be more of this content coming up shortly. Thank you.
Today is raining and also windy, so it's supposed to be upwards of 30 knots of wind, and the game plan is go out there and see if I can secure the boat. I don't know, put some tarps up and keep the water out. I got a heavy load today, so I'm double backpacking out from the dinghy. I'm on boat and it's raining outside. I pulled my battery so I can put it on the solar trickle charger. I'm not sure how much power we're gonna get today because it is overcast, but here's one of the things I have to do today. So this window is damaged and it's leaking water through here and on my couch. So I have to secure this window, and let's double check this side as well. So at this point, yeah, we got a leak here as well. It's coming down on my batteries and my vacuum. Got these 6x8 tarps, 2 of them. I'm gonna take advantage of the situation while the wind is relatively low to go out there and strap these bad boys up. I have to do this portion. As you can see, in order to get some ventilation in here, I have to get the front door, or the deck door secure, and then hopefully I have enough tarp that will overlap the parts of the window that are leaking. The solution is to make kind of an A-frame structure that overlaps the windows. The tarps I got are not big enough, but I'll have to make them work. Strapping it up to the side, and I think that should work. The rain is not overly heavy. What I'm mostly worried about is these front windows. So this is where the water is coming in. It's coming in through these cracks off the front windows. The rear windows seem to be holding the water fairly well. So once I get these guys overlapping like an A-frame, we should have a relatively secure situation. I don't know, question mark. What I've done is created an A-frame using these straps and these tarps to go around the mast and hopefully keep that part of the window that was leaking water dry. I have the tarps overlapping on the top like a roof. Let's stay dry. And the next step is, first of all, these straps do make the deck harder to navigate, but we'll have to do given the situation. In the meantime, this portion has to be secured. I have one more tarp that is pretty small, but it'll have to do. I think I have this secure enough to the point where I'm comfortable with it. So these windows are no longer leaking. This is where it was coming in from, and we are good to go on this end. Tarp is in an A-frame. Same thing for this side. Looks like we've stopped the leaking. There's still some residual drips, but that's okay. Another thing I found is that it looks like there's some water coming in here, but it's a minute amount for me to have to worry about it at this point. I still have to pump out down below. I'll explain that in a second. And then over here, I just set up that blue tarp over the door, and that will give me enough protection where I can be in here with some ventilation and not have to choke. But it'll work. It's not my best tarp job, but it will work. There's downtown San Diego. The big thing is to get the water out from the engine compartment. That was the game plan all along. The kind kind of situation I ran into is Home Depot doesn't have the filter that I need for my vacuum, because you need a foam filter for the wet dry vac in order to pump liquids. You can't do it with a HEPA filter, it'll just clog it up. So Home Depot doesn't have it in stock. I had to order it through Ace, and that won't be here for another 3 days. So we're on hold for pumping of the bilge water. There's some choices to make today. I can go out there and scrub the deck because water today is readily available due to the rain, or I could get a jump and clean the rest of this interior. Obviously still a lot of things left. I've kind of got the captain's quarters relatively cleaned out. Brought some cleaner in here so I can scrub the sides of the bed. Alrighty, making some progress. Cleaned out the captain's quarters. Everything is looking pretty good. Pretty good. I think I could sleep in here now, minus the mattress. This mattress has seen way too much action, so this thing's gonna have to go. But my vacuum did a pretty good job. Vacuumed out all the little nooks and crannies and then scrubbed it down with some cleaner, and it's looking pretty good.